So, that leaked Captain America Avengers Doomsday trailer was real. Which is funny, I figured I would title this video that, and then I was like, wait a minute, it's kind of a Captain America reference. I'll roll with it. Unintentionally, though. So some time ago, this week, right? Was it last week? It feels like this thing has been out there for so long. Because I've heard about it for so long. But point is, there was this Avengers Doomsday teaser trailer that hit the internet. People are like, oh, is it real? Is it not? I think it's real. It looks real. Granted, there were a lot of teaser trailers that were fake, that were AI, but this one looked different. It has Steve Rogers pulling up to a house on his motorcycle. He's cradling a baby. I think that's the thing that was like, I think this is legit, because usually when it's a fan-made trailer, AI or otherwise, it's action-oriented in some way, or footage that already exists in other movies. If someone made the trailer and it was fake, they wouldn't put a baby in it. They'd put Dr. Doom in it. Unless it's Baby Doom. Wait, the timeline kind of works. What if that is Tony Stark, who becomes Victor Von Doom? But the thing is, here's the problem. This whole thing is formulated to get people talking, you know? This is the MCU's big comeback tour. We're gonna get people super hyped that Steve Rogers is coming back, officially announced. Here's the thing, I thought he already was announced. Turns out it's all a lot of rumors and talk, and it all just gets churned into itself, and it's hard to differentiate. I was like, yeah, his name was one of the chairs, right? No, his name wasn't one of the chairs. Maybe it is less surprising because they got Robert Downey Jr. back. I was like, well, if you can get him back, you can get Chris Evans back. It's all about the zeros on the paycheck, man. It is an interesting hype model, having trailers come out week after week leading up to the official release of the trailer, or the teaser trailer, it being a year out, but it's gonna be a general overall teaser trailer, not a character one. Supposedly. Like the Steve Rogers trailer was supposedly real. But when a part of supposedly becomes reality, I'm going to assume that the whole plan, the supposed plan, is actually reality. Not going to lie to you, I was a little conflicted talking about this because I went to the movie theater and I just wanted to see the trailer. I saw the trailer. I was like, okay, it's real. I didn't want a chance maybe it wasn't real, and I'm talking about a fake trailer now. Saw the trailer, it was real. Didn't have to stay for the next 3.5 hours, so I left. I came home. On one hand, the trailer only came out, if I upload this in the morning, yesterday. On the other hand, it has been on the internet for days, and if you haven't seen the trailer, you've heard people talk about the content of the trailer, the reveal of the character in the trailer. So hey, let's talk about it. That is a thing I have hated about how they've handled Avengers Doomsday thus far. It's like the hype point is look at everybody who's in this movie. It's like, can you let me just experience that when I watch the movie? That being mine, I believe many other people's preferred way of experiencing it. Fact is, there's the human element. I guess they just didn't take into account that some movie theater employee, projectionist, or manager will just record it when their theater gets it. Why do I think it was a movie theater employee? The answer is simple. Because whoever did it is so broke they can't afford a tripod to frame the thing up properly. But here's the thing. When I worked at an all-digital movie theater, when you get the digital movie, there's another thing you gotta get called a key. I know, it's a clever name. It's a little digital file that's coded to the auditorium for the movie to play there. It has a start date and an end date, and the movie will only play in that auditorium between the dates that the key is good for. I'm pretty sure during my time at that theater, there were a couple of trailers that got that key treatment. Couldn't watch the trailer until a certain date and you needed the key to do it. Why not do that for these Doomsday trailers? It might seem like overkill at first glance, giving a trailer the key treatment so it can only play between this date and that date and have it go live the midnight of the day of release. 12:01 a.m. as it were, so it's like the night before, but not the night before. Right, the morning of. I'm telling you, this is the biggest cinematic IP in history doing its comeback tour. I mean, that's what I would do if I were running things. Yeah, you can still play the trailer 12 hours before the public can see it, but that's 12 hours, not days. The fact is, it's a hype killer when things like this get leaked. This is the start of your big build-up hype machine in hopes that 1 year from now, fans unanimously yell and profess the MCU is back. You see this trailer, which I'm not going to use footage here. I'm not that crazy. But if you see the Steve Rogers character trailer for Avengers Doomsday, it is executed as a slow reveal. Rides up on his motorcycle, you see the house, you hear the piano keys playing the soft tone of the Avengers theme. It would be that, oh, holy shit, is Steve Rogers back moment. Instead, my thought was, okay, so the leaked trailer was real. The MCU has more leaks and more spin than early YouTube. You remember. So now the internet's fighting. I know, shocker, right? One half going, we already have Captain America, and his name is Sam Wilson. The other half going, Cap is back, baby! But you know that's gonna be a conversation in the movie. Like, it's going to be. Sam Wilson's gonna walk up to Steve Rogers and be like, hey, Cap, good to see you. He's gonna call him Cap. Steve Rogers is gonna be like, there's only one Captain America, and it sure ain't me. Me shaking a phantom hand. They're not that close. It sure ain't me. Right, audience? Sam's gonna give him that smile like he knows his secrets. Telling you, it's gonna be in there somewhere. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. I gotta wrap this up. I still got a couple of movie reviews to do before Christmas. So in the end, yeah, the Avengers Doomsday Captain America trailer, it was real. And I do hate it when characters have their finale, you know, their arc concludes, and it feels earned. And the studio goes, hey, none of that talk about how the MCU died with Captain America and Iron Man. That's not true. It's bigger than them. That said, we need both of you to come back, please. All right, so the Avengers Doomsday Captain America teaser trailer. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Are you going to show up to the other trailers? Or are you going to wait for them to leak online? I mean, I guess the Thor one's already up. I haven't seen it, but I got to humor that it's actually real now that this one was real. Whatever you think, comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.